I mean, what opinion do I need to have? I was right.
He financed and supported the same thing he did with Cassidy.
7-year-old Porter's body found after a desperate call to 911.
EMS 14, respond with engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest.
People are definitely giving him a hard time about rumors that he was also involved in Tupac's death. But now the internet is boiling with inquiries about his ex, Kim Porter. Some fresh material reveals she was aware of Diddy's involvement in the deaths of Tupac and Biggie Smalls. It appears that things are getting even more problematic for him. We have all of the specifics, but before I reveal anything, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for future updates.
We have breaking news to tell you about now. Model and actress Kim Porter, who shares 3 children with Sean Diddy Combs, has been found dead.
Kim tragically died in 2018 at the age of 47. The official statement was that she died from pneumonia complications. But this is where things become murky. Some insiders believe Diddy may have played a role in her death. They allege she planned to reveal some information about him in a tell-all book. And then she develops pneumonia. Suspicious, right? There's even speculation about the original coroner's report categorizing her death as a homicide, citing poisons in her system. Her ex-husband, Albie Shearer, has called it homicide, claiming Kim was on the run before her death. The story thickens. Remember how Kim dated Def Jam mogul Shakur Stewart, who also died? Some believe he killed himself, but who knows? It's like a puzzle with too many missing pieces. And as the saying goes, when coincidences collide at the same location, they may be more than coincidences. Could Kim have known about Tupac and Biggie's assassinations? Did Diddy hush her to protect his secret? It's time to dive deeper and find out.
And as a blessing, you know, I got 3 sons, and to have these young ladies on the way is incredible.
Kim and Diddy continued dating, and it is claimed that Kim knew a lot of personal information about Diddy. Nobody knows what that material was, but it apparently included Diddy's involvement in certain activities, as well as other sensitive details about Diddy. So Diddy has a new album out, and one of the songs on it is called Kim Porter, which is dedicated to his late companion. In a recent interview, Diddy discussed how Kim continues to inspire him and how he wanted this song to be a message to her, even in his dreams. He even got John Legend to sing for her, but not everyone liked it. Many people still believe Diddy had a hand in Kim's unexplained death.
Actress and model Kim Porter, who, as you said, shares 3 children with the music icon P. Diddy, was found here, passed away this afternoon. Now, they're saying that she did pass away from an illness, and it is natural causes. Right now, though, we do see a lot of activity at the house as friends and family are arriving.
Kim, a model and actress, met Diddy while working for Uptown Records under Andrew Harrell. Back then, she was dating Albie Shearer. Despite this, Diddy could not get over his affections for her. Kim and Albie had a son together but separated shortly after. By 1993, Kim and Diddy had become an item. Their relationship lasted on and off for 13 years, and they had 3 children together. But here's the kicker. Diddy never asked the question. Things came to an end for good in 2007 when Kim learned about his other child with Sarah Chapman. And it gets even worse. Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, revealed some significant details in a recent interview with The Art of Dialogue. The Art of Discourse. According to Gene, Diddy was not only emotionally harmful to Kim, but also physically brutal. Gene described a horrific episode in which Kim had to protect herself using a corkscrew. Yes, you heard that correctly. Diddy crossed the line one night at Kim's home on 110th Street, forcing Kim to fight back. She grabbed a corkscrew and ripped up his wrist, cutting an artery in the process. They had to rush him to St. Luke's Hospital, where Gene found himself at the center of the chaos. But that is not all. Gene stated that Diddy was also quite controlling, sending men to follow Kim and make sure she didn't talk to other males. He had been cheating on her for more than a decade. It's a complete jumble of manipulation and mistreatment. If you ever attempt to forget her, just glance at his wrist. What you mean is that Kim Porter awarded Puffy a score. One night at Kim's residence on 110th Street.
We'll try to forget her. All he had to do is look at his wrist.
What you mean by that when you say that, Kim Porter gave Puffy a scar?
One night when they were at home at Kim's house on 110th Street, he wanted to, put his hands on her in the wrong way.
During one of their many breakups, Kim began dating Shakir Stewart, a big shot at Def Jam. When Diddy learned about their connection, he lost it. Things came to a head in a furious argument that left Kim with a broken nose. Most accounts on this incident appear to have vanished, but I discovered one item from 2005 that mentions the brawl on Diddy's yacht in St. Tropez. Diddy reportedly flew in a plastic surgeon to repair Kim's nose. She then claimed she wounded herself by accidentally smashing her nose on a table, but the plot thickens. Despite Diddy's concerns, Kim continued to see Shakir. Then, on November 1, 2008, Shakir was discovered dead with a wound in his Atlanta home. Officially, it was judged self-inflicted, but whispers rapidly circulated. Some claim Kim spilled the beans regarding Diddy's ties to Tupac and Biggie's death, fueling conjecture that Shakir's death was not as simple as it appeared. There are also reports that Diddy nearly fought Shakir once for his friendship with Kim. It's reminiscent of a Thriller.
Put his hands on her in the wrong way. And Kim took one of those corkscrews and ripped his wrist up and hit an artery. And when she did that, he had to rush over to St. Luke's Hospital.
Kim alerted Shakir and Diddy about something, eliciting a strong reaction from Diddy. In a fit of rage, he accosted Shakira at his hotel and mistreated him in the absence of security. While Kim's specific knowledge of Pac and Biggie's assassinations is unclear, her extended friendship with Diddy shows she had access to important information. Gene Deal confirmed Kim's interest in Pac, which irritated Diddy. Kim's passion for Tupac may have outweighed her allegiance to Diddy, despite the fact that Tupac lacked Diddy's financial means. Kim's frequent Instagram posts about Tupac before her death sparked speculation about her probable connection to his death. Her decision to wear a Tupac jersey with Diddy at the LA Film Festival in 2015 prompted additional suspicion. Some believe her behaviors implied hidden knowledge. Tragically, Kim's life ended quickly on November 15, 2018, with the coroner's findings attributing her death to pneumonia complications, declaring it a natural event. Despite her illness before her death, the report stated that she was improving with antibiotics and was fever-free by November 14. However, shortly after her death, doubts arose among fans, which were heightened when Al B. Sure publicly declared her death a homicide. In July 2020, Al B. took to social media to upload a heartfelt, but now removed, photo of himself in tears, detailing the moment he learned of Kim Porter's death. His emotive caption hinted at deeper suspicions, implying that her death wasn't exclusively due to pneumonia, as previously reported. With the hashtag Don't Let the Love Songs Fool You, he hinted that there could be more to the story, possibly involving Diddy. Then, in an unusual turn of events, Al B. shared a throwback photo from November 2021 of himself, Kim, Quincy, and Quincy's then-girlfriend, Ryan Destiny. In the caption, he shared an unsettling information. Kim confided in him about feeling intimidated, and he advised her to contact the FBI. This revelation took a grim turn when, just months later, Al B. suffered multiple organ failure and fell into a 2-month coma. Although he lived, the circumstances of his abrupt health crisis remain unknown. Jaguar Wright, a fellow artist, then stirred concerns by implying that Diddy may have played a hand in Al B.'s medical emergency, drawing parallels to the mystery surrounding Kim's premature death. The passing of several people in their orbit, notably Heavy D and Andrew Harrell, encourages conjecture.
Because, see, I know something that a lot of people don't know. I know that you and Kim Porter had a sit-down right before she left us.
Kim's death from pneumonia, which was initially suspected of being a homicide due to the presence of toxins in her system, raises warning flags especially given the existence of poisons capable of imitating such symptoms. The web of intrigue surrounding these events continues to attract and upset spectators, spurring increased focus on the complexity of connections and power dynamics in the entertainment business. Jaguar identified a worrying tendency among Diddy's past associates. Those who died or experienced health problems were all in the process of creating informative books or films.
Too many coincidences.
Too many.
Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead.
Yeah.
Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost.
Before their deaths, Ander and Heavy D were actively writing books, and Kim was also working on her own book project. Similarly, Albee was working on a documentary on his life before he went into a coma. With Keffe D's recent arrest for Tupac's assassination and Diddy's name emerging in conversations, fans are calling on police to revisit Kim Porter's case. Speculation abounds on social media, with one fan pointing out Diddy's proximity to Tupac's shooting and his relationship to the accused culprit. They point to Kim's untimely death from an unknown illness, followed by her son's father, Albee Shur, who met a similar fate months later. Another fan emphasizes the rising idea, especially on platforms like TikTok, that Diddy will face legal consequences sooner rather than later. The notion claims Diddy's participation in Kim's death, and whether she possessed critical knowledge about Tupac and Biggie's deaths, has stirred heated debate. What are your thoughts on this narrative? Do you think Kim had crucial insights into these historical catastrophes? And did Diddy take her out to cover them up? Share your opinions in the comments.